Initial coin offerings, popularly known as ICOs, are a fantastic alternative to traditional funding processes. It allows small companies to generate capital through the crowd sale of blockchain-based assets. But at the same time, the unregulated sector also records cases of vaporware, a term used to describe the project that raises capital but never delivers the final product. Investors, despite the risk involved, are still continuously flocking towards ICOs. To them, any token with a potentially successful product could be the next Bitcoin or Ethereum. For the very same reason, we're looking at a rise in the number of ICO scams. The lack of regulation has allowed the market to be played by fraudulent platforms and ICO exit scams, leaving regulatory bodies around the world scrambling to develop a functional framework for control. Now, an investor is free to decide where he or she wants to put his or her money. To begin with, they should be able to tell the difference between a practical and impractical project. A feasible plan is conceivable from day one. The impractical one, however, is a boisterous claim on steroids. Today, we're discussing one of the most practical and safest kinds of ICOs, the cryptocurrency exchange. But again, this is not investment advice, but only a mere opinion based on the feasibility of a product. A cryptocurrency exchange offers nothing innovative. It works most essentially. But if we look at the growing number of traded volume, launching a cryptocurrency exchange to address the demand makes sense. It is a business model worth repeating. Look at the success story of Binance. The crypto-to-crypto exchange seldom offered anything innovative, but it still managed to improve many things that were wrong about the exchanges that came before it. The people who invested in the token sale of their Binance token are now happy investors. Binance fitted the circle of ICOs because it was needed. As a result, it's now among the top 500 websites in the world and one of the most popular cryptocurrency trading platforms. And now, with the demand for cryptocurrencies growing further, there is a leveled field for new entrants, which means there's also more room and opportunities for investors who are looking for stable returns. Ras Vasilin, the founder of Virtuse exchange, a upcoming cryptocurrency exchange, shared his opinions with NewsBTC on why the crypto boom will essentially make traders the best beneficiary of them all. Here's a video extract from our interview with him.
For the first time in my career, I see a huge shift how people view, receive, or send money. I believe the financial system right now is obsolete. It's ripe for a disruption, and there's a huge possibility in changing financial system for the first time in 200 or maybe 300 years. Vast fortunes have been made and lost during those transitional periods, and I want to take my hand on it and see if I can make the financial markets more inclusive for everyone. There are a bunch of reasons out there why tokenizing the real-world assets makes sense. I can sum it up in 4 major ones. First, you're making the real-world assets more accessible to everyone by lowering the minimums, having no incremental values for investments. They're going to be available. The second reason is that there are going to be no middlemen, and the cost is going to be substantially lower. The third reason is that blockchain can make financial assets more accessible to unbanked population of this planet. There are about 2 billion people that have no access to bank account, but with our platform you don't need an access to a bank account to make an investment. And the fourth reason is that they open 24/7, 360 days in a year, and there is no such thing in 9-to-5 banking industry.
Now let's speak to the founder of CriptoHub about customer support and how cryptocurrency exchanges could further improve.
Thank you for having me here. Yes, we think that the exchange nowadays must have a very good client support. They must answer every email, every question, every deposit must be approved within 1 to 3 hours. We can't have exchanges that will take 1 day, 5 days to approve a single transaction, sometimes a withdrawal or a deposit. So we think that the customer service is a vital part of it, as the same as the user experience inside the exchange must be very good. And a fair trading fee is also what we expect from our exchange. Trying to solve all the problems that we find in the market with the release of our new exchange, and with a good marketing plan, we hope to find a lot of users in Brazil that are needing a better service, And we inspired ourselves in Binance and in KuCoin for sure. They entered the market 7-8 months ago, and they did a better service than the other exchanges, and they had a very good success. So we followed the same plan for CriptoHub, and we expect to do that in Brazil.
Now, indeed, there is a whole sector of exchanges brewing right under our nose. Even the biggest or most significant exchanges like NASDAQ have shown interest in launching their own cryptocurrency exchange. The reason is simple. There is a demand coming their way. So if you're still investing in the next Alcentric blockchain-based project or a mining company that's still planning to figure out the ways to set up their facilities, do give something simpler a try. Thank you for watching.